Hello and welcome. I'm Jenny Florence from the A to Z of Emotional Health online library, and this video is part of a series about bereavement and the process of grieving. I've been talking about loss and grieving and using the analogy of a computer program. Something that I have noticed that people often experience is that when they begin to feel as though they can start to venture back out into the world a little bit, something can come along and take them by surprise. Something can happen that will sort of trigger a huge emotional reaction when they least expected it. And because I've been talking about the process of grieving and using an analogy of a computer program, I thought I would continue on that theme in this video, because in a way it's rather like having a pop-up. You know, when you're sitting on your screen and suddenly something lands on your screen and you have to deal with it. You know, something pops up and it's in the way. And that's exactly the kind of experience that I'm talking about. The real deal of grieving, I think, is often the little things that really take us unawares. When we start to venture out into the world and we can be trundling along, doing something that might be quite commonplace, let's say going shopping, for example, and then suddenly you spot somebody's favourite packet of biscuits. It can be something really small, or a song on the radio. These sorts of things come along, these tiny little reminders, and it is like a pop-up on your computer screen. There's no getting away from it. It's there, it's in your face, and it can't be avoided. And with it comes a huge surge of emotion. And that often floors people. They sort of think, gosh, I thought I was doing well. I thought I was beginning to manage things. And then they think, oh, I'm going backwards. It's very, very important to recognise this isn't going backwards. This is a very natural part of the process of grieving and the coming to terms with the fact that some part of our internal hard drive is now missing. That's the analogy I used in the last video. These pop-ups are going to happen, and it is a very natural part of the process, and it is a very normal part of the process to feel a huge surge of emotion when that happens. These are the things that, I guess, allow us and remind us of how much someone mattered to us. It's very normal, and it's very, very important, I think, if we are trying to find our feet again, that we don't interpret those experiences as us going backwards, because it's not us going backwards. It's just a reminder of the person that we loved. And I think we need to allow those emotions to surface. If we're in a public place and it's not appropriate and we need some privacy, wait till the end of our day, or if we can go home and do that, we can. Again, I've talked so much about self-care. If we need some privacy and we need time on our own to grieve, because that's triggered an emotional response, that is fine. If we need to spend time with people and seek support, that is fine. The only person that can know what we as individuals need is us. And so, again, we need to allow ourselves to have those emotions and do whatever we need to do in response. But it is a very normal part of this process. I hope this is helpful in explaining some of the things that you might find happening to you during the process of grieving. Take care.